We have suffered a cabin depressurization. We have to land the aircraft promptly. The tiny little runway at Saba is our only option for landing. We're gonna have to figure out some way of getting the 737 on the ground. It's such a tiny little runway. Oh, Jesus. Come on, slow down. Come on, stop. There we go. Ouch. There we go. See, it's totally possible to land at Saba. So if you noticed, the technique was to spawn in on the approach with full flaps. You spawn in on the approach with full flaps. You deploy the landing gear, and you also go up. This reduces your airspeed. And right about here, about the halfway point between your spawn location and the runway, um, at this point you're so high in altitude that you can effectively just stall the airplane all the way down. The good thing about this kind of descent is that you maintain somewhat control of the airplane, but you also have high descent rates. Shortly before landing, we augment this descent rate with spoilers and reverse thrust. This reduces our airspeed to below 100 knots at touchdown. This touchdown speed is well below the 737 stall speed, but high enough that we are able to stop. Barely. Just barely. There are some landings you can do that don't involve destroying the landing gear there are some landings you can do that don't involve destroying the landing gear with a touchdown that is probably the best landing. That's probably the best landing Ryanair has ever done, judging by what Ryanair appears to consider a good landing. If you don't want to destroy the landing gear at such a high descent rate landing, what you can do is you can try to swerve it and bring the tail around at the end of the runway. That also works. As a matter of fact, do we have enough runway left to? Do we have enough runway to take off? Dude, where's the? It doesn't include an on runway for Saba. Dude.